While we've got Sebi here with us, let's pick out a few of these players. And with England's second favourites when it comes to the odds right now, we can start straight away at number 20, where we've just seen Lauren James there. Now, really worth looking at, because when it comes to the Euros, obviously, which England won last year, Sebi, this isn't a player we saw. She was watching it along with the rest of us, but this time around, she could be crucial for this England team.
Absolutely, an England team with high hopes, and I think an England team with some serious injuries and a need for something different than what got them the title a summer ago. So I think this player is primed for a breakthrough. She's really the future, if you think about it. Just 21 years old, just scored her first goal for England earlier this year, and coming off a very solid season with Chelsea. I think she is the future of the national team in England. I wonder the role that she'll have at this World Cup, though. That team, of course, as you mentioned, coming off such a solid summer a year ago. You'd expect to see a lot of the same this time around, but certainly a player to watch, not just in this World Cup, but in those to come at her age.
Let's talk about Bunny Shaw then for the Reggae Girls of Jamaica, because what a group they find themselves in, along with France and Brazil. It's going to be tough for Jamaica. They'll certainly be relying on her goals.
What a player. What a player. Those of us here in the United States have kind of seen her rise from the college ranks, where she dominated at the University of Tennessee. She then went pro in France, dominated there, was the top scorer. And what she's done this season at Manchester City is really impressive, averaging more than a goal a game across all comps. She is absolutely the talismanic figure for this Jamaican team. And I got to say, I know that they're in a tough group, but Jamaica really impressed me in the CONCACAF Championship, which is also, as we know, the World Cup qualifiers. And I think if Bunny Shaw catches fire, and she is, as I said, coming in hot to this tournament, they could absolutely make some noise in what is a pretty difficult group.
And on the list there, we did see the absolute legend that is Marta for Brazil. Her 6th World Cup, I think it is, at this stage. 37 years old. What will the 37-year-old version of Marta look like this summer?
It'll be a different version of the GOAT, but we should note she is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I really do believe that. 6-time FIFA Player of the Year. You are correct. It is her 6th World Cup. I think this Brazil team is an interesting one for me. They're very mercurial. It's hard to tell what we're going to get out of them. It's hard to tell what we're going to get out of Marta. What we know about her is that she doesn't have the range, the mobility, the explosiveness that she had in her younger days, where she was simply a different player. She was like Lionel Messi in his early days, just a different creature dominating in that field. I think it's different now. She's a player that's going to put her foot on the ball, find teammates, draw a lot of attention, and finish penalties. And that's going to be the role for Marta in this World Cup, and be kind of that off-the-field leader for this Brazilian team as they try to become that team that, you know, like France, has knocked on the door at the major international tournaments but has not quite been able to break through. What a way it would be to send her off in what she has confirmed will be her last World Cup.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.